It's the early hours in the morning in Harlem when a limo rolls quietly to the curb. Out steps the self-proclaimed king of the world. At just 22 years old, Mike Tyson is at the peak of his powers, or at least he would be if he hadn't just come from a long night of partying. With his entourage in tow, Tyson heads for Dapper Dan's, the legendary Harlem clothing shop that catered to the city's underground elite. He was there to pick up a custom coat. Instead, he walked straight into one of the most infamous fights of his career, outside the ring.
Tyson was arrested after breaking his hand in a street brawl with Mitch Green.
Mike had really crashed him with a good right hand.
Did you see his eye? His eye was just hanging out his head. He broke his hand on me. The next time me and Tyson fight, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
2 years earlier, Tyson had gone the distance for the first time in his career, winning a decision over James Quick Tillis. But even then, he was tearing through opponents at a terrifying pace, averaging 2 knockouts a month. Ranked 8th by the WBA after the Tillis fight, Tyson's rise seemed unstoppable. Just above him at number 7 was another New Yorker, Mitch "Blood" Green. Mike and Mitch nearly grew up side by side. Tyson was raised in Brownsville, Brooklyn, while Green came up in Queens. Different boroughs, but the same unforgiving streets. For Tyson, it meant being bullied. Shy, lisping, and overweight, he sought refuge on rooftops with his beloved pigeons. Until one day, a bully killed one of his birds. Mike snapped, and for the first time, people feared him instead of the other way around. From then on, violence became his answer. It was the path that eventually landed him in the care of the legendary Cus D'Amato. Mitch Green's story was different. At 6'5", with raw charisma and a fearless streak, he was never the one being picked on. He joined the Black Spade street gang, survived multiple shootings by his late teens, and built a reputation for being wild, reckless, and tough. By the time he turned pro in 1980, Green had already become one of the hottest heavyweight prospects in New York. Tyson's rise was fast and spectacular, broadcast with hype and fanfare the boxing world had never seen. But when Tyson and Green finally met in 1986, the gap between them was about more than rankings. Tyson was earning $250,000 for the fight, Green just $30,000. Bitter over the pay gap, Green nearly pulled out until HBO promised him a potential title shot. That was enough to get him into the ring. The fight itself was one-sided. Tyson dominated every round, knocking out Green's mouthpiece more than once. Still, Green hung in there. His constant clinching frustrated Tyson and gave future opponents a blueprint for survival. But without the power to earn Tyson's respect, Green lost a decision.
For his 21st straight win, Mike Tyson.
For most fighters, that would have been the end of it. Green, however, never let it go. He complained publicly, demanded a rematch, and even feuded with Don King over money.
Couldn't fight Tyson because he took my money. You put me to a mental, you took my money. I'd have broke Tyson's neck, you can't pay me.
For years, he ridiculed Tyson every chance he got. And that brings us back to Harlem, 1988. 4 a.m, outside Dapper Dan's. Tyson, drunk and fresh from the club, hears a familiar voice up the block. It's Mitch Green, high, angry, and yelling. He confronts Tyson, ranting about Don King and a rematch. According to Tyson, Green was on PCP. When he grabbed and tore Tyson's shirt, Mike snapped. One punch dropped Green. He got back up. Tyson hit him again. This time, Green hit the pavement, his head bouncing off the concrete. Tyson, terrified he'd killed him, bolted into the night with a broken hand. Green survived, but his face was a swollen mess of stitches in the papers the next morning. The street fight delayed Tyson's scheduled bout with Frank Bruno, cost him money, and left his hand shattered. Green, meanwhile, doubled down, calling Tyson a coward in interviews that became legendary for their sheer absurdity.
Watch the speed, watch the agility, watch the power. I ain't no joke. He's a homo, he's scared of me, he ducking me, fight me, I'm gonna kill you. I want you, bad, baby. I'm looking good. Leave my lips. I'm saying that's too slow. I'm calling you a homo. He tutti frutti. I'm gonna kick his booty.
Dripping in jewelry, flexing shirtless on local TV, Mitch Green turned his feud with Tyson into a lifelong performance. He even sued Tyson for $25 million. In the end, he walked away with $45,000, more than he earned for 10 rounds with him in the ring. Decades later, the bitterness never faded. Tyson shrugged it off as Mitch being crazy. Green, on the other hand, never let it go. Even now, slowed by age and walking with a cane, he still spits the same insults he's been throwing since 1988.
He hit me with his bare hand and broke it. You know, I still want Mike. Hey, that a bitch gonna make men. All right, Mike. I call him Cotton, Mike.
In New York, the city of great fighters and even greater haters, Mitch Green stands out. He may not have become a world champion, but he carved out his own strange legacy as the man who fought Tyson twice.